What is up? It's your girl Alicia back with another video. How are you doing? Because I'm doing great. And as you can see by the title, y'all, we are about to be getting into a little Q&A for the new EP, Misunderstood. So without further ado, let's get straight into the questions. Now, y'all, in true tradition, because we haven't done this, I think, in over a year. Not me playing with my hair. Hold on, y'all. She's a little discombobulated. Listen, so we are going to be doing makeup, mock makeup, really. It's not going to be for the music video. We'll see. I'm just going to do the makeup to see if I like it for the music video. Hopefully that makes sense. But if y'all don't know, y'all will see by the time this video comes out, the trailer is out. Like, I put the trailer out today. Whenever this video comes out, the trailer will be out. So I am filming a music video for White Rose. So I don't want to give too much away just in case I put this out before the music video, but there is going to be 2 looks and this is the second one. So I'm going to be kind of like seeing what I'm going to do, like more of a practice mode, but this is giving behind the scenes, y'all, a little sneaky peeky. I don't know why I said that. A little sneak peek into the process per usual. Again, because we've done this before, I asked y'all to send me in some questions, and some of y'all sent me some questions, so we're gonna get straight into it. Starting with the first question from Adam, and hopefully I'm saying your middle or last name right, but Luker. Adam Luker asks, where did the idea of White Rose come from and what is it about? P.S. My favorite song ever from you. Thank you so much. That is also a favorite song of mine. That is like the song. That's why I wanted to do a music video to it, because I loved it so much, and I'm so glad y'all like it too. Like, it's actually, like, the feedback has been insane. Where did the idea of White Rose come from and what is it about? So the idea of White Rose kind of came towards the end of the project, because in true fashion, for me, I take a long time, in my opinion. I know like bigger artists take years, but like for me, it takes me like quite a while to like figure out what I want to put for the track list, what songs I want to have on there. So this came like very last. It was very last minute. This was not supposed to make the EP, or not even make it. Like, it wasn't even thought of, honestly. So it was very unplanned, but I was like, what can I replace? Because there were songs that I had that I didn't want on there, and I was like, what can I replace? And then I was like, well, I really love the concept of a White Rose, because if y'all don't know, I love Alice in Wonderland. Like, I grew up watching that movie. I love it so much. So it's really taking inspo from that, like even down to the looks of this music video and the vibe of the music video. Like, I really just loved Alice in Wonderland, and I'm like, oh, White Rose, like how they were painting the white roses red, and it kind of like was symbolic of me saying like, I want to be myself. Like, I don't want to conform. Like, usually people think of red roses, but I'm like, no, like, I want to be a white rose. I want to be myself. And it kind of fits the theme of misunderstood a lot, because it's like when you're different, a lot of the times you can feel misunderstood, and that's where that idea came from. So yeah, somebody was like a little confused about the meaning of it too on TikTok. So I'm hoping that like really like breaks it down and it makes more sense. Next question is from Jay. If you could feature a K-pop group on the album, which group and which song would you choose? So I think this is a like perfect question, because I love that so much. Like, I feel like it's such a unique question. The song I would choose is probably Biting My Tongue, and the group I would choose is Stray Kids, because I feel like it just eats. Like, if you know, you know. Also, y'all, don't mind the mess back there. Don't look back there. However, yes, I feel like Stray Kids would eat Biting My Tongue up. Like, I feel like Biting My Tongue, out of every song or any song on that EP, I feel like Biting My Tongue fits K-pop more than anything. So I would definitely say Stray Kids. Also, I feel like I'm speeding through this, like, because I watched my other Q&As. That's what inspired me to do this one, because I'm like, dang, I haven't did a Q&A in so long, and I'm like, well, I came out with an EP, so I might as well do a Q&A. I did a mini Q&A on my Instagram though. If you don't follow me on my Instagram, you can. I will put that in the description below. It is under Team Alicia Nicole. So if you want all the updates, everything that I'm doing, all that, it's gonna be on there. Okay, Little Body Big Crybaby asked, were there any songs you thought about not putting on Misunderstood? If so, then what? There was a lot of songs. There was a lot of songs I thought about putting on Misunderstood that didn't make the cut. I don't even want to share it with y'all because I just feel like it's not even listenable. Like, it's very much like, oh, you kept that off for a reason. Yes. Yes, I did. But I could tell y'all the titles of the songs that was gonna be on the EP but just didn't make the mark. Okay, y'all gonna be like, what? Okay, so there was one called Nude, and that was early on, like very early on in the process of me wanting to make this EP. Because when I tell y'all this was not really planned, like it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna make an EP in 2025. Like, no, it kind of just came about once more people started finding me on TikTok. I was like, well, I need to make another project, but I can't do an album. So I was like, let me just do an EP. So Nude was like one of the first ever ones that I came up with. I have all the like unreleased. However, it didn't make the cut because when I couldn't get it to sound how I wanted it to sound. Like, it had a specific sound that I've never done before, I feel. And with this era, I feel like I was definitely experimenting. Like, it was definitely an experimental time, an era. So yeah. So Nude was the first one. There was a song called Melodramatic that I did a demo to. I didn't record it, but I like recorded it on my phone. So there's Melodramatic. There was a song called Under the Bus. So Nude, Under the Bus. Oh yeah, Are You Listening? So many. There was a lot. When I say that was just a few, but there was a lot that did not make this EP at all for good reason. I just feel like some of them were like a little undeveloped, and yeah, and I feel like I'm happy with what I did choose. Cause y'all. Okay. Hi, it's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Asks, how was the process of making the EP? Was it easy? Was it difficult? So honestly, it was very difficult. When I say this is like the most difficult, and y'all are probably like, girl, you say that every time, but no, this was actually the most difficult. Like, when I say this took the most time and the most energy, I started this EP, I think back in like April. So April, May, June, July, August, 5 months basically. It took me 5 months, and I don't think it's ever taken me this long, other than the new mixtape that's coming out in 2026, or maybe 2027, girl. We don't know yet. We'll get into that later, but AM3 is taking the longest out of any project ever, like more than a year. But other than that, this EP, it took the longest. And I feel like it took the longest because, y'all, to be honest, because we always get real and raw in these Q&As. Like, I'm always going to keep it 100 with my angels. Thank you. But to keep it honest with y'all, the reason this one took the longest to make is because I really wanted to put my best foot forward and put as much effort as I could into this EP. Because for my other projects, like, even though they're my babies and I love them and I did really take a lot of time and thought and effort into it, when it comes down to the technicalities and the production side, I feel like I kind of let a few things slide because I'm like, well, it's my first time, and I felt like, oh, like, I don't have like a super huge audience, so like I can, like, you know, not be the best at production. So that's why when y'all say this is my best work, I appreciate y'all and I love y'all for that, because I agree. Like, I feel like I really took time to understand how I wanted my sound to sound, like how I wanted the production to be, how I wanted it to be set up. Like, I really did take time and effort, and it's really taught me a lot about my music and to take it seriously, and to, doesn't matter who's, because y'all, if I'm being honest with y'all, I started with music when I had like about 30 monthly listeners on Spotify. Now I have over 200 monthly listeners on Spotify, and to some that might be not a lot. Okay, obviously it's not like a million. However, to me, it's a big jump. It's a big jump. And I feel like once I saw the increase of people that liked my music, it made me want to level up. So I feel like that's why it took longer, because I was taking more time with the craft, you know? And was it easier? Was it difficult? Definitely difficult. Definitely difficult, girl. Definitely difficult. Okay, Arabella asks, what's your favorite song off of the album? So my favorite song would have to be White Rose. Like, honestly, y'all, it's so crazy. I don't think did I answer how White Rose came to be? Was that even a question? Okay, it kind of wasn't, but I'll say this. White Rose is my favorite. And what's so special about White Rose, y'all, I really don't know what I'm going to do with the makeup. Like, y'all are going to see firsthand, like, what we're going to do. I'm not going to wear this headband for the music video, but this is going to be the hair. Get into the moment. So we have to pair it with her, and it's supposed to be like a white version of myself, or like a whiter, brighter, you know, whatever. I feel like I look crazy, especially right here. Hold on, y'all. Okay, y'all, I feel like this looks better. Okay, boom. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Y'all, I feel like I look so different with like white hair, like atomic hair. I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. Okay, so for White Rose, what's actually really interesting and like I find really cool about White Rose is because I have two versions of White Rose. Some of y'all might have heard it. Excuse me, some of y'all might have heard it. That's a whole story in itself. Maybe we'll get to that at the end. However, I had this like recording from a year ago, and I had the melody to the beat that I used for White Rose. I had this melody to this beat, and I really loved it. Like, I had like the chorus of that, like of White Rose. I had that, but not the lyrics, just the melody of the chorus. So I was like, I want to make this song with this beat because I had found the beat. I save mainly all my beats. So I went back and I found this beat, and I'm like, oh my God, because I was like, I can't use this version of White Rose because hopefully this is making sense. I feel like this might be confusing, but I was like, I can't use the first version of White Rose because I feel like I like it, but not enough. I was like, not enough for this to be on the EP. I want only like really strong songs, in my opinion, to be on the EP. So I found that beat and I went back to my voice memos and I was like, oh, I can use that same chorus. And so that's how that happened. And I'm super glad I decided to do it because I actually really loved that melody. And I was like, wow, I hope the girls like it as much as I do. And the fact that y'all do, like, that is one of my songs that's over 1,000 streams, and for me that means the absolute world. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I feel like this is so full circle because in the beginning of this, that was my goal. I was like, I want a song to reach 1,000 streams. Now I have two songs that's over 2,000 streams, and the other one's at 1,000 streams, and it's amazing, y'all. Like, when I say I'm so blessed and so grateful to have y'all, period. Okay, so we're gonna move on. Now we're gonna get into C-Post questions. Okay, we're getting into the juice. First question is, why was there little to no promo for this era? That is actually a really, 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 really good question. And the reason being is because when I was within the process of making this EP, so much happened. I'm gonna tell y'all why I even started. Okay, that's your second question. What inspired this era? So it's gonna go hand in hand so y'all can understand the storyline of Misunderstood. So basically how this started, because again, this wasn't planned at all. I was going through a very, 2025 has been absolutely just diabolical, astronomical, worst year of my life. Like, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, it has literally been the worst year of my life. So that's why the songs are the way that they are, because of that reason. So in the beginning of this year, I was going through a lot, and after I went through that, I was like, I need to make a song about how I'm feeling. So I was at my college or whatever, and I was looking at beats, and I was like, oh wow, the Villain beat, I was like, I really like this beat. Like, I like the beat, and I was like, I'm gonna write a song to it. So The Villain was the first song that really came to be, and that's how I was like, maybe I should just write a whole EP. So during that time, even after what I said happened beginning of this year, other things started happening. More things started happening within this year that kind of like paused the whole promotion side of myself. Like, I feel like I was very present on TikTok a lot. I feel like that was really the promotion, but like on YouTube and like really doing stuff and like putting out videos and like all that, I had zero time for it. When I say zero time, I had no one to help me. I had no time. I was going through it like no time at all. So that's why there's like little to no promotion for Misunderstood. But there for TikTok, I feel like I was really there. Y'all, I literally don't know where anything is. Yeah, that's kind of how that happened, and that's what inspired this era. Was honestly going through what I went through. I felt so misunderstood, but I feel like I've always felt misunderstood in life in general. So this is really kind of like speaking from my younger self, but also speaking from my current self, because I feel like all the girlies out there who are kind of different or don't view the world how, say, their family views it or the people around them views it, you can feel very misunderstood because of that reason. So that's what inspired Misunderstood. But it actually wasn't going to be called Misunderstood. It was actually going to be called Rain Before the Storm. And that's what I was like telling people at first, like, oh, it's going to be called Rain Before the Storm. But the more I was writing the songs, I was like, this feels like it's coming from a very misunderstood person. Like, if you listen to The Villain and you listen to Biting My Tongue and even White Rose, like, it's all like this, like somebody's interpreting this person differently than they would themselves. So that's what inspired Misunderstood. Okay, will you ever go back to pop like Earth Angel or Euphoria? So that is a very good question. Honestly, hold on, y'all. I need to get into some makeup so it can seem like I'm doing something. But I can't find my little brush thing. Will I ever plan to go back to pop like Euphoria and Earth Angel? Yes. Well, yes. I do think I will. Well, not I think. I know I will. However, I will say this. For AN3, should I tell y'all the genre? Because I feel like I'm really locked into that project right now. Like, when I say I was locked into other stuff, I'm like, no, girl, you need to finish this because it's about to be 2026. Like, you need to lock in. So, I don't want to get makeup in my hair. I feel like I already did. That project is going to be kind of a mixture of every genre I've done. Like, it will have elements of pop, it will have elements of alternative, it will have elements of rock, it will have elements of indie. Like, I will always be doing like pop, just not like pure pop. Like, I feel like if anything, I would say Euphoria was very pop and R&B kind of, and I feel like Earth Angel kind of was that alternative pop for me. But like, but I feel like I will return. Y'all will be the judge. But I feel like I'm not in my pure pop era right now, but y'all will be getting like that. Y'all will be getting that. That's all I'll say on that. How long did it take to make this EP? So I think it was 5 months. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I started this EP back in April. So I'm gonna say 5 months. It took like 5 months to make. But it was when I say I went through so many songs and so many different things, like it definitely took some energy. Also, y'all, if I don't finish this look, I'll probably go on TikTok live. Y'all won't know this because I'm not gonna post this today. So I guess I can't say go over to my TikTok. But yeah, if I don't finish this here, I will go to my TikTok live and I'll be over there. Okay, how do you feel knowing you get to collab with more artists? That's how I feel. I literally feel so grateful and so blessed to have worked with the people that I've worked with. Like, it's actually insane. Like, as y'all know, like when I first started these Q&As, I did not think I would, because I'm pretty sure I said that. I was like, well, I'm just starting, so I'm not working with anyone now. But like, y'all, I've gotten to work with some very freaking talented people like Asia, Mon Amour, like, and even more people y'all don't know, like I've talked to and I've collabed with. The song is just not out, but it's so cool. Like, it's so freaking cool, and I just feel really grateful because I feel like I've always wanted to do this. Like, I genuinely feel like a real artist, y'all. Like, that's why I say I want to step my cookies up, because I feel like a real artist. Like, I'm not saying I never was, but I'm saying like I feel like I'm in it now. Like, I feel like I'm in the spaces and in that world of underground music, and I feel so blessed, and it feels so cool. Y'all, I can't see a thing. Okay, when's the music video coming out? So the music video is coming out next Friday. Be there or be square. But it is coming out next Friday. And speaking of music videos, I don't want to say anything and not mean it, but I would love to make more music videos for Misunderstood. Like, I know White Rose is official, it is coming out, but I want to make more. Like, I have so many different ideas and so many different concepts for other songs, so I'm like, maybe I will, we'll see. But for sure, White Rose is coming November 7th. What can we expect from you in the future? You can honestly expect so much more. Like, what I'm working on this project right now, and I'm just like, I feel like they're not ready. Like, I feel like y'all are not ready for what's to come. Like, I feel like I always want to keep y'all on y'all's toes and not expecting, because I feel like even with this EP here, I feel like y'all wasn't expecting this genre, and y'all wasn't, well, not me speaking for y'all, but I feel like y'all weren't. And what you can expect from this next era is for me to be a lot more like visual. Like, I want to do a lot more visual things. Like, I want to put my toes in it, even though I'm like a smaller artist and like I don't have the budget that these big artists do. I still want, oh y'all, I really want to like look a little bit more pale for this look, because I'm, like I said, I was inspired by Alice in Wonderland and the White Queen. Like, I want to emulate the White Queen a little bit, so that's what I'm trying to do. So I can't like bronze myself up too much or contour a little too much, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all can expect a lot more things. Like, since we're king, I want to do a visual album one day. Like, I want to do a short film. I've always wanted to do a short film before I got into like recording music and putting it out and stuff. I've always wanted to do a short film, and to be honest with y'all, I was gonna do a short film for this EP, but again, because of everything that was going on, I didn't have the time. I wrote the short film script and everything, and I didn't have the time to do it. So I'm like, I feel like y'all should be expecting that from me. Y'all should be expecting, when I tell y'all AN3, this is about to be my most vulnerable work, like hands down. I'm not even lying. Like, I'm putting my whole heart into the lyrics. I'm putting my whole heart into it, and I feel like, yeah, this is gonna be the most me y'all are getting. Like, the most like, OMG, like, this is like what you go through your life, da da da. But I also wanted it to make it to where y'all can relate to it as well. Like, it's not just like a unique experience. I wanted to make it to where like, oh, you can see yourself in the music. So I feel like it's gonna be very raw and emotional, but y'all can also expect lightheartedness from me too, because I've been working on a lot of stuff too where it's like, that did not happen in my life, and it's very like, you don't have to think too hard about it. Like, y'all can expect versatility, because I don't want to just do one thing. I definitely want to be versatile in top subject matter, because I feel like a lot of my stuff can be a little deep. But yeah, how are you able to balance music, YouTube, and your personal life? That's a good question. Honestly, I will say I haven't been the best at balancing, because I either focus on one or the other. Like, if I'm being honest with y'all, like, and y'all probably can see that with like my absence sometimes from YouTube. Like, if I'm absent from social media, it's definitely because either something's happening in my life or I'm busy. Like, I literally had to force myself to make this video, because I'm like, girl, you said you were gonna do it, so do it. You know what I mean? So I feel like I kind of don't balance it well, but I'm really trying. Y'all, wait, I don't know, should I do something like more out there, or should I just keep it simple? Because I want it to look cute, like creative or cute, you know what I mean? But yeah, how I balance it is I'm trying my hardest. Like, I try to replace time that I'm scrolling on my phone to do something productive like music or YouTube. And I'm doing that now. Because I feel like I have not been doing my best at it at all. The only times that I'm like super, what's the word? disciplined for YouTube is when an album or like a music video is coming out and I know I want to react to it. Like that's when I'm really disciplined. So when it comes to music, after I recorded Misunderstood, I didn't really take a break, but I was not focused on the album, the mixtape. Mixtape. We gotta keep telling ourselves it's a mixtape. It's not an album, a mixtape. Whatever you want to call it. But I'm way more focused on that now because again, this mixtape has been, y'all, when we get into that Q&A, I'm gonna have a lot to talk about because this concept for this mixtape I've had for over a year. So yeah. Is Misunderstood an experimental EP? That's a good question. Is it, oh my God, is it experimental? I would say the most experimental song from this EP, including bonus tracks, is Word Vomit. I was like, I don't know how the girls are gonna take that song because I feel like you either like it or you don't. I genuinely, especially because I could tell in streams too, you either like the song or you don't like the song. I feel like that was the most experimental. I kind of wanted to channel like Willow Smith, because I don't want to just play it safe. Because y'all, like when it comes to like listening to music, I'm a very like, I like to listen to different things, like things that don't sound very cookie cutter or very like to the format or like vocally always beautiful. Like I kind of wanted to play around with that and I feel like I did. I would say this is my most experimental, definitely. Like even with I'm Fine Really, I was like, I feel like that's another experimental song where it's like it's more about the message if anything, and I was like, I hope the girls understand. I would definitely say this is more like experimental than anything, and it's very like, yeah, it's almost like a character. Like even started with the villain, even though it was like, no, like this is for real about me and about my life and about how I feel. It's definitely like putting that cape on. So I would say it's a little experimental. Oh my gosh, now will you ever make a full visual EP or mixtape? Yes. I would love, when I say, because y'all, I am very heavily inspired by people like Melanie Martinez and Todrick Hall, like those people who have done that. I'm obsessed. Like if y'all have ever seen like Forbidden or like K through 12 or like those projects raised me. Like it made me want, and even Crybaby, like even before I filmed, not before but after I filmed the first half of my music video, I went to go watch some Crybaby videos because I'm so inspired by like people who are so creative with their work, and hopefully y'all can see I'm kind of like that because I even went back to like the Cherry music video and like Not Sweet, y'all probably don't even remember that, but from the Icing era, and it's always a story. Like even Desperado, I thought about taking that down because I feel like quality wise it's not what I wanted it to be, but message wise and like conceptual wise, like I've always like kind of been like that. And like even with Goddesses, like all my music videos, I've always wanted it to be like a story or like I'm saying something. I never just want, because I feel like visually pleasing music videos are great. I love those. Trust me, honey, I love those. But I always wanted it to be like, oh, I'm saying something with the messaging of the music video. And so I saw somebody say like, when I get the budget, they just know I'll soar. And I completely agree. Like I wish I had the budget and I wish I had the team to like take my ideas to reality. But for now, I'm working on a budget and I'm going to do my best with what I have and keep perfecting it. And hopefully y'all like it. How and why was this the genre you wanted to write your songs about for this era? That's a good question, honestly. But no, that's actually a very, very, very good question. This is the genre I wanted to do because this was going to be the genre of the third mixtape. The cat's out of the bag. This was going to be the genre, like very like indie and very alternative. That was going to be the genre. It has changed, however, it's changed, but it still has elements of it. But it's always changed. Like before, it was gonna be that. It was gonna be like this early 2000s. I think I was just inspired by what I was listening to, but that's why I chose this genre, because I kind of wanted it to be like we have the EP and then we get into the mixtape, so it kind of goes hand in hand. That's why it was going to be called Rain Before the Storm, because it's like, oh, the EP is the rain and then the mixtape is the storm. but it didn't go that way because you'll hear it in the third project. But I kind of want to look a little pale, so I'm gonna like dust like white on me. But yeah, that is why I chose this genre. But then I also figured too, I was like, I want to really dive deep into a genre like this because I feel like I haven't. Like I've done it a little, but not a lot. And this is a genre I actually like and enjoy. So I was like, maybe I will dip my toes into this type of genre, and I actually like it, but I know I probably won't fully, because people are always like, oh, do more music like this, and it's like, I love y'all so much to the moon and back, but I have to stay true to my heart. I have to stay true to my artistry, and I feel like if I was to just stay on one genre, I don't think I would feel fulfilled creatively. Like I would feel like in a rut, and I just begun. So it's like I have to continue to keep changing genres but keeping my same energy. I still want to like cement a sound for myself, but I know that like that indie alternative, I'll always be alternative. I don't know, like I feel like I'll always be alternative, but that very like the sound of Misunderstood will probably be like to its purest form in that EP, and that's it. And I'll probably play with that sound some more, but that is why I chose that sound, because the mixtape was gonna be that sound. Okay, and last question is, we did not do anything, y'all. I'm just gonna do my makeup on TikTok live because we didn't really do anything, but that's because I don't have everything I need and I can barely see myself. So yeah. What's the feedback and criticism for this era been like for you, and how do you receive it? So honestly, this has been a very positive feedback from y'all, like especially on TikTok. Again, if y'all don't follow me on TikTok, go follow me on there. I'm very active on there, and y'all can like see like people's opinions and the love, because I feel like I've just felt very loved during the Misunderstood era. I've only gotten like one critique, and it's from a girl that, like, I love you, girl. If you're watching this, I love you, girl. One critique, and that was really it. But I've gotten very good feedback from it. This EP has been my most streamed. Like, I think the EP is at like 5,000 streams. That's like more than Euphoria. Like Euphoria is at like 4,000 or like 5,000 streams. But like this EP has been being received so well, and I'm so grateful. And I feel like people are finding me from this era and this is what keeps happening, y'all. People will find me from a certain era and think that's the type of music I make, and it's not. Like, not that it's not, but again, I'm always changing, so it's like it's not gonna be the genre forever. Like, I know in my heart I'll always be an alternative artist, but I'll always be a pop artist. Like, I'll always do pop. Maybe I'll do R&B. Maybe I'll do early 2000s. Who knows? But like, yeah, so I feel like, back to your question, I do feel like people have been receiving it well, and I get a lot of love from y'all. To end this video on a sweet note, like, I really do love y'all, and I really do appreciate y'all for being here with me on this journey and being patient with me and just letting me thrive as an artist, and like just being there for me, because I love y'all so much. And to be able to do this is just so freaking cool to me, because this is something I've always wanted to do. So thank y'all for even being invested, sending me y'all's questions. I'm gonna go on TikTok live and talk to y'all on there, but I love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like always, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.